Quickly, I'm just trying to show uh, how do we configure entity framework for Cosmos DB NoSQL structure. Okay, this is the one we have called medicine and composition. It's a simple example I'm trying to take. I'm not doing any complex. So for this particular one, first I'm trying to set up what do you call DB context. As everybody knows, everything in the entity framework is through DB context. For that, I'll just show you a few things. Yeah, as I was telling, here these two medicine and composition. It's a very simple thing. Don't consider too much complications. Composition, which has the ID and name and quantity. Only these are the three. Whichever you mention in the private, it will not be coming to database or not be shown to outside world. It's just like a data set. That's the only reason. Nothing else. Yeah, for this, as I was telling quickly, yeah, this is a structure. I didn't make any complication. Just simple. It has ID, name, some price, and simple thing. Composition IDs, as I was mentioning here. Okay, nothing else. That is not a focus of Cosmos DB here. How to configure entity framework? Since we don't have material for this, so I'm trying to go with this. Okay. Now quickly jump to the this DB context. So as everyone knows, everything is through this DB context, and we should be having endpoint key and database name. Which are the components? Just like in there, we are having tables. Same like that. Here also we should have table names and what entity type. Try to maintain the same property. Not try to. We should have whatever you wanted the data. You just keep those things properly. Otherwise, you will not get the proper. In case difference also, you will not get the values. Okay. More investigation you have to do it by yourself. I'm just giving introduction. And on model creating, so this is the one you are mentioning, the entity which you are using in your code. And for this particular, what is the table name? Same like this in normal SQL also, we used to mention what is the table name. We can customize. So like that here, this is the one. So what I'm just doing it here. This is I got it through some ChatGPT prompt. Okay, and even Microsoft also they are recommending the same thing. Okay, they are recommending this option, but I'm trying to use the below option, nothing else. Here you are just trying to mention the single connection string. Instead of that, I'm trying to mention what is endpoint, what is key, what is database name. So all those things I'm mentioning. Okay, and just quickly for testing this purpose, I just made a very simple thing, one line code, something like this, medicine name search, something. No, I'm just trying to take a count of it, just very simple count of it. Okay, cool. Nothing else. I'm quickly triggering it. I mean, this is just a console application. Just consider. I'm just trying to make it through some one function. No other reason. Yes, it is running here in another prompt. I'm quickly trying to invoke it through so one of the API. Yeah, your focus should be on this medicine DB context. Okay, don't worry about all other things, all other crap things. I'm just trying to do this testing and all. Okay, I just came here. I just jumped. And here, one more thing is in case of any errors or something to be noticed, so you enable the logging. So this is common in our entity framework also. One sec. Yeah, here you got very sad. Even though we have a lot of data, I just loaded some hundreds, thousands of records. Zero. It is also returning zero. Yes, I will tell you the reason. So before that, what is happening? How do you track it? Okay. For that purpose, always try to enable. This is not for only Cosmos DB or anything. Any other place you try to enable the loggings. Without logs, you can't track everything. Okay, you are not a god or so. We don't think we should be as an Einstein or some high level. Okay, even they can't track this easily. Leave it. Now the point is, so we are getting 000. Yeah. The reason is, I will tell you. Okay, I was just mentioning what is the use of this logging. So when you log it, you will get each and everything in the logs. What query your entity framework is calling, how many loops is happening, or what exactly, how many jumps, everything it will come. You can get it here. Okay, that is the advantage of this. Okay, cool. Nothing else. So let me stop this. We are not getting the response. First thing. The reason for that is we are having this. We should mention what is the, what do you call, partition key, all those things. Okay, we have the, what is this, has partition key of, I have the partition key called x dot name is my partition key. Okay, and in this also, and also one more thing here, to container you just always mention the names. If it is different than class, then you mention it like this. Okay, I just made it to, I prefer using this name of operator because it takes care of all the references. Even nowadays, Visual Studio, they are keeping, like, when you rename something, it is trying to rename the commented, even strings also, but that's not foolproof. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, has partition key. Also, you need to mention there is one more property called has discriminator. If you have any discriminator, you just check about it. I don't take that much here. You just mention this. If not, also this also makes a problem. Okay, remaining all same, just like you have one connection string, and you're just connecting with this, and also you just need to mention this one. I hope now it will trigger. I hope you will get the result. Intentionally, I'm trying to make the quick chat on this because I just took a lot of time for researching on this. You can't imagine. I have installed so many plugins, so many things. It's not a big thing, but it was actually missing is this mapping was missing, nothing else. What happened? Uh, yeah, it is running here. You can see here what is the case, medicine DB context, something, blah blah blah, composition. Yeah, I was talking about this one. Has discriminate where C of discriminator equals this, something like that. Okay, still we are not getting. Yeah, one sec. Why it's not working? You're not getting anything. Okay, okay, got it. I think so. We should be having constructor. I'll tell you how do you do the dependency injection. I mean, that's we all know. If you have the constructor parameter like with the DB context you're passing to base, then you should be having this another constructor. I'll just show you quickly. Loaded. Is it loaded? Staying time, the performance and all, it's a different. Oh, yeah, you can see it is loaded. What is the lesson? It is very simple. Here, no magic. If you didn't add this default parameter less constructor, you will end up dying. You will not get anything. This one is very much important. You don't get the clue. You are getting the result as zero. The reason is this only parameters less constructor. Here, Microsoft is not having any documentation for particular of this one. I don't know the reason for that. Even if you have dependency injection configured for that, I'll just show you what you have to do. This is for, I'm directly instantiating this object. Okay, let's consider you are having this, you're using this in the dependency injection in another layer. You're trying to make the invocation of this object through, a dependency inversion. Then what you have to do is, in that case, you have to db context options what is it, this particular medicine DB context. I'm just taking this example to understand easily to everybody and pass this to uh, the base. That's it. When you do this, the dependency, yeah, and one more thing, and for this to be started, you need to, yeah, we just made it like this, but we need to configure this in the what is a project startup, right? For example, my case, this is my project startup where ta, ta, builder dot builder dot services dot and sorry, and DB context. Every time I forget this. What DB context you have? What is that your uh, what is the name we gave this particular X hyphen whatever you wanted to give. Uh, use Cosmos, right? Yeah, and then what is your connection string? Connection string. What is yours? Give that and database name. Mention that. Okay, when you do this, then in your controller or any different layer, you no need to instantiate. You just make it how you do. For example, like oh sorry, what is this? In your connector, sorry, what is it? Controller, home controller, in which constructor you can just pass this particular medicine db context dx like this and then start using it. That's it. I mean, just like index dot medicine, for example, dot take or whatever, all those things you can play on it. Okay, that's all about how do you use what do you say entity framework with Cosmos DB with all the configuration. This is very much basic and this is enough for you all. This is direct instantiation. This is when you do dependency invocation. And yeah, this is very much important. Either this or this is required, otherwise you will be dying. You will not, you'll get the result as 000 kind of, but not any errors. Okay, yeah, that's it. Nothing else. If you have whatever the entities, just keep adding here. Okay, where is my? Yeah, keep coding, keep rising.